What's up, y'all? Deontay with Deontay's Reviews. Like, tag, comment, share, and subscribe. Amber tells Ernestine the secret to forgiving a man.
Yeah, so good. I had to watch that. Talk to yourself for 3 days. Just talking about, uplifting yourself.
Yeah.
Positive.
I just keep looking around at your house and your pool and just how beautiful your life is and how it's just flourishing now. And I just think like, wow, Amber's strong. Like you really are strong. Like the mental fortitude it takes for you to still just be here and be present and like I pray from that spirit of forgiveness. And I think about, I know I'm not perfect. We all know I've done my fair share of dirt. But Jeremy did too.
No, what we're not going to do. While I want you and Jay back together, let's not. What we're not going to do is act like Jeremy started this by you deflecting and trying to even the score between y'all dirt. Just take accountability for what you did. All of this stuff started because of you. Let's just start there. Jeremy wasn't cheating around, wasn't doing all this stuff until you started it. You started it. Own that, and then maybe we can go somewhere, and then maybe you can be on a great path to reconciliation.
And even though now we're back cool and we're co-parenting good and it's healthy, sometimes in the back of my mind, I just feel like this little bit of resentment for things he's done in the past. And again, I take my teaspoon of it.
So you resent the fact that when you were separated, he didn't stay put. When you left and went to New York and took his daughter, y'all daughter, you resent the fact that you come back and found out he was messing with his therapist, Alexis, almost had a baby. Like, when you left him out there, and I don't understand. Cheated on him with the gym trainer, and then left. We're not doing this.
Of accountability, but he also has his teaspoon. I'm like, I don't know how I get
His
past that, even of us being cool and doing life together and co-parenting and we're traveling together and
Yeah.
But it's like you got the secret though. Like you figured it out somewhere in all this.
I don't think Amber has a secret. I don't think she figured it out. I think she just simply made a choice. That's just what it is. She made a choice to stay. She made a choice to forgive. That's her right. That's what she decided to do. That's what she wanted. And I'm going to try my best not to dive into why she did it, because I have my own reasons why she stayed, but it ain't that big of a secret like what you think it is.
Calamity, you got the sauce, girl.
I don't know about all of that.
No, you do. Like, what is it?
The sauce gets sticky, okay?
What is the secret after all you've been through with Anthony and now you're here? Like, what's the secret?
Ernestine, honestly, it's just the scales of life.
Yeah.
Right? They always say the grass is green on the other side. What are you missing? What's out there?
Yeah.
It ain't nothing out in these streets at the end of the day.
Yeah. It's like the grass is greener when you water it.
So this goes back to what she said some months ago. The grass is not greener on the other side. This is like another way of her saying what she said months ago. There's nobody else out there. It goes back to, if we reduce it down to the simplest form, Amber feels like she can't find nobody better than Anthony. So for her, it's like, nobody's going to treat me better than Anthony. Yes, there is somebody that will treat you better than Anthony. For her, it's like, well, nobody. What it really is, ain't nobody got the lifestyle that Anthony got, that she could have. That's what it really boils down to. Because you can always find somebody that's going to love you better, that's going to be more honest with you, that's going to have more integrity, that's going to respect and value you more, that's going to put you first as the wife, no matter what, not put family or other people in front of you. In her mind, she can't find nobody better. So when she says the grass ain't greener on the other side, that's what Amber is really saying. And she said this before. So, but go ahead.
Right, exactly. And that's the secret. Watering your own grass.
Yeah.
Yes, Anthony put me through hell.
Woo. Boy.
But I always think about the fact that he never beat me, never abused me, never left me out on the street, always provided.
It's like, yeah, he didn't abuse you in the physical sense or in
So, okay. So it sounds like her breaking point is not cheating, not having another baby. Her breaking point is abuse, like physical abuse. But mismanaging your commitment is not a deal breaker. Mismanaging your trust is not a deal breaker. Okay. That's what she want to put up with. Okay.
domestic sense, but it's what all you guys been through is he abused your heart. You know what I'm saying? And you give him so much grace.
Yeah. He did abuse my heart, for sure. But for some reason, I still feel safe with my husband.
You feel safe, or is this comfort for you? Is this comfort and familiarity? Because you're scared of the unknown, because you're scared of what life would have looked like if you would have left him. That meant you would have had to leave the mansion, potentially. That would have meant you would have had to downsize your life. That would have meant you would have had to downsize because you don't have the same financial backing. And the fear of being by yourself because you fear that nobody would have wanted a divorced woman. That's what the real root of this really is.
I feel like he made mistakes, several of them. But we're not perfect. We all make mistakes and we all get the grace of God every day. And who am I not to extend God's grace to him?
Yeah.
And I always remember Ernestine when he showed me grace.
That is why she's staying. Is the guilt trip is why she's staying, because of what she did before they got married. Now, I could argue, had she not messed with Wayne before they got married, she would have probably left Anthony easier. It would have been more easier for her to do it. But because she feels like she habitually slept with Wayne, over and over again up until the morning of the wedding, she now owes it to him to continue staying with him after he done continuously slept with Shayla over and over again and had a baby. But I think here's the difference with that. I don't see them as the same in this instance, or there's a little bit of a caveat that makes it different for me. You actually stopped. You actually functioned in integrity and discipline once you made up your mind. You're not checking for Wayne in the way that you were before you got married. Anthony's still checking for Shayla. Anthony is feeling a way that Shayla done moved on. Anthony still got a tie to Shayla. Not talking about Kai. He's still paying all her bills. He's still acting the same way he did in many different ways when he was messing with her. The difference between you and Anthony, you actually done let Wayne go. He hasn't fully let Shayla go.
Could have left when he found out about Wayne.
Your secret.
My secret.
Your secret. Yeah, that's real.
But he hung in there.
He did.
So
That's good.
we in this thing together.
Y'all are in it.
Yeah, y'all in it together, but it almost seems like your guilt is going to be your downfall or your detriment. Because until he actually changes his behavior, and I get it, they had some cute skits the last 2 days. Great. They didn't had sex outside and before the Uber driver showed up. Great. He didn't ask her if he a great dad, and she didn't set up there and hyped him up like he was father and husband of the year. But all of that, and you're staying, your guilt, your guilt is putting you in the position to stay in something so unhealthy and so toxic when the man still has yet to show you any true work that he's changing. But I mean, hey, this is Amber's choice, so we rocking with it.
to write a book. We need to do a book tour.
All right.
Grace.
And,
No.
awesome. It's cool, though.
It's not too shabby. It's not too shabby. I like some
Amber don't need to write a book on grace. We got it right here. It's called The Word of God. Okay? What Amber is doing, in my opinion, because this is a review page where we can comment and review skits. Amber's being foolish. That's always been. She's being foolish by allowing her guilt to cause her to stay in an unhealthy, toxic situation that the Lord may have very well been trying to give her an exit, but she just don't want to take it. She wants to stay on 85 South. She want to ride it all the way down to Florida. You know what I'm saying? She says she feels safe. Proverbs, what is it, 28, 26 says, the one who trusts in himself is a fool, but one who walks in wisdom will be safe. And based off of what she's saying, she's trusting in what's comfortable. She's trusting in familiarity. Trusting in what you know. That means you're trusting in yourself. But when you trust the Lord and the Lord is giving you the go-ahead to be free, because she had more peace when she wasn't with him. That period when he wasn't in the house, she was more peaceful. She was more productive. We saw her working. We saw her grinding. We saw her doing a lot of things. Now, the only thing we see them doing is sitting up in the house asking the same questions, going to brunch and lunch every 2 minutes. Like, that's it. But walking in wisdom, when you walk in God's wisdom, when you walk in God's discernment, then and only then can you really be safe. Because the truth is, you're going to be crying forever and ever and ever with this man. Every 2 days, you're going to be crying. And that's all we've been seeing up until the last 2 days. Oh, but give it some time. I promise y'all, let Anthony find out Iman going to buy Shayla a house. Let's see if we still have him moving the same. But I digress, and maybe I don't digress, but whatever. Let me know your thoughts. Like, tag, comment, share, subscribe.